Before I start the video, I forgot to include the mask on here. So this is the mask. So pretty much the mask with just a little bit added on the face, just to help cover up the face. And I got some face paint to help cover up the eyes if I need to. That's it. Okay, hey guys, I'm gonna try to be quick with this. I am long-winded, but this is the top of my leaf suit, ghillie suit, whatever you want to call it. You know, does a pretty good job. And I'm going to set this back here and kind of go over how I get it to look this good, because it looks like a pile of leaves to me. So you have a few different aspects of it. And so you have the North Mountain Gear, I think it's like a Trailblazer suit or whatever. It's the $100 suit. They have a $70 suit that isn't as breathable. It's more like for just winter time. But this has this mesh material, almost like a football jersey kind of deal. And this is the perfect thing for a ghillie suit, because you can wear this year round and you don't have to like change out your clothes. You can just throw this on over whatever you have. So if it's really hot outside, you can wear shorts under this, or nothing under this for all I'm concerned. Or if it's really cold outside, you can wear jackets and stuff under this. But one of the big things is that this mesh material allows you to quickly connect things to it using zip ties, okay? So there's no sewing or anything here. So here's the zip ties. They're just little brown zip ties. And you can see the North Mountain Gear suit's pretty good already, but it has these little spots that don't have anything on them really. You just take the zip tie, put it through there like this, and you take whatever you want to put on there, say this thing, and you zip tie it on. So this is the basic idea for the whole suit, is things are attached to this particular suit with zip ties. Now, what do we attach to the suit? So, if you notice the bottoms, I haven't done anything with. The only thing I've done with the bottoms is kind of spray paint them a little bit. So, what I used a lot was this camouflage paint, the dark brown, really took it down. And then you've got this kind of dark green, helped to give some good color to it. Now, one of the biggest things that makes this suit so good, in my opinion, is these leaves right here. Let me try to pick some out and show you. So you see what we got right here is we've got two stems, and then we've got realistic leaves, and then we're attached with a zip tie, okay? Now the leaves used to be, you know, real bright colors and stuff, but just a little bit of brown spray paint on there, you know, just random spray paint, you know, until it looks good. And then you can also take like a lighter or like a candle or whatever and burn pieces of it to make it kind of give a dead kind of look to it. But this is what really gives the suit a 3D look, are these leaves. And where you get them is you go to the place where I found them was Dollar Tree. They have like decorations, but you can go to like Hobby Lobby, Walmart. They may have some leaves, but you're looking for some leaves. They're always going to be bright because they're going to be like pretty fall colors. And but you just put a little bit of brown spray paint on there and attach it with a zip tie, and man, it really gives volume to this. So one of the other things I bought is these leaves. You can buy like 1,000 for like $6 or something off Amazon. And these leaves, let me find an example on here, right here. So I just kind of put a few of them together, cut a little hole through them, and then zip tied them to this, and supposed to make kind of a bunch of leaves. Let's see, some of the other, so right here we've got a few different things. Right here is we've got some spray painted, what's this called? It's this material right here, canvas? No, not canvas, what is it called? Burlap. This burlap material right here. And now you go to Walmart or Hobby Lobby, go to the material section, and you buy this by the yard. I spent like $15 for like like 15 feet, and it's like 3 feet or 4 feet wide. And you cut it. You can put some in the and like wet it, put it in the dryer, and it just becomes like a mess. Like this is what it becomes. You know, it goes in like this. You cut it up a little bit. It comes out looking like this, like a little bird's nest. So you can put that in different parts of the suit. This stuff right here, I think it's called Raffine or whatever. Also at Walmart, $5 or $6. It's like in the home decor craft section of Walmart. This is what it looks like when you get it. I have dyed some a little bit darker brown right here, and then also I dyed some really dark brown right here. So it just kind of gives some different look to it. Another thing is a brown t-shirt. This was a white t-shirt that I dyed brown, and there's some darker pieces on here, like right here. If you see this piece right here, this is a brown t-shirt with a little bit of burlap right there, a little bit of rapine, whatever you call it. So pretty much doing all that, and what I focused on most was the head, the shoulders, and then a little bit on the arms, and maybe the breast and like the top of the back, because that's where you're going to see. You're always going to be picking over stuff. Excuse me. You're going to be picking over stuff generally, so that's where you want the majority of your camouflage. Like I said, I didn't even really do much to the bottom half, but you know. And the other thing is you can buy this bungee cord, and you don't even have to really buy this. This was some OD green that I got off Walmart for like $10 or something. But if you have like a North Face jacket, some kind of like jacket like that, a lot of jackets have this in the bottom of the jacket. You can just pull that out and cut it and use it. You don't need very much. And another thing that this is good for is you can take, like, let's see, your spotting scope or whatever. You take it, you tie it around like this, and then when you're in the field, you can just pick up a pile of leaves or a clump of grass, and you can stick it in there like that. Stick a leaf in there, you know, stick some of this in there, and you get the idea. You're gonna break up the outline of the equipment that you're using, so it doesn't look so man-made. And this bungee cord stuff does really good for that. Let's see. Jacket out of the way. Also, I've got gloves. Just a cheap pair of gloves off Amazon, just to kind of camouflage your hands. I took my boots and I spray painted them. Oh, and before I forget, you can also use that bungee cord to put on the suit with some zip ties, and you can stuff natural vegetation into it, or some extra stuff, like I got this wrapping in there, but that'll do. Got some boots that weren't quite wore out enough to throw away, but I got new boots, so I just kind of stuck them back. I hit it with a little bit of spray paint, these two colors, and then also the bottom, so if you're prone, you'll have some camouflage there still. And you just want to kind of camouflage anything that would stand out. And now this, when I was spray painting the leaves and the different stuff, what I did is I laid this piece of canvas down, and you kind of see it's kind of become camouflage. And what we can do is, you see my rifle right here, even with very little camouflage, you can come up, stick this over your rifle, pick this up, put this over your head, and then you can actually see through this burlap, through the scope, and shoot. And this really, you know, in the middle of the woods, this really breaks up the outline of a rifle. You know, obviously I recommend painting a rifle if you're going to do some kind of operation with it. But anyway, here you see the bungee cord situation again. I probably need to put more on here, but you can do synthetic, or you can just get whatever you find in the woods. But you'd put that all over the rifle, and it would keep it on there. So, Now you don't have to have the bungee cord, you could just tie it on there, but that allows you to put stuff on and take it off as you want. So I think that just about does it. If you have any questions, just add a comment to the video and I'll be happy to answer this. I don't want to keep this going longer than it needs to be.